We have a lot of different entertainment opportunities. They're, founded on the notion of tons of people coming together and enjoying something as a collective, right? Of sharing a sort of intimacy. Obviously, the virus directly affects that, right? So the question for those things becomes, well, what are those opportunities and those events become in the face of this, in a world where you have to assume that, okay, well, maybe gatherings are limited by a certain amount of people, maybe there's some sort of restrictions in terms of spacing, or maybe some of these things move from a physical space to a virtual one altogether, right? There are already things in place where, for instance, like the NBA has been doing like NBA VR for a couple of years now. It's still very early in sort of the deployment of that in sort of a high fidelity way, but the bones are there. One could argue that the only thing that was holding them up from really making that a reality was need. And now here you have a need, right?
Yeah.
You have an environment where.
Let's jump to that. What else do you think? Because you exist in a space, and I've existed in a space where we sit in, oftentimes we sit in these rooms, and there's always this thing that is sold to us that is like, this is going to be this is going to change the way, this is the Facebook of AR, this is the whatever. Like all these products are created for a future that is 10 years away because social adoption is going to take so long in order for people to really buy into it. Piggybacking off of that NBA sort of VR space, do you think anything else is now like, oh yeah, let's dust this off because it just didn't work 2 years ago, but now it's going to be perfect?
I think VR, this is probably the biggest moment for VR in many ways. I really believe that if you're a company that's widely invested in something, right, whether it's sports or concerts or music or film, whatever it may be, whatever medium it is that requires people to actually gather in mass, and all of a sudden that's now threatened. You're looking for solutions, right? And you have a solution here. I think